How Marion Works, a podcast series dedicated to informing you of the inner workings in all areas of Marion government and public services. Thank you for listening. Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of How Marion Works. I'm your host, Layla Price-Bodkin, and I'm joined with my co-host, Lillian Harshaw. Welcome back, Lillian.
Thank you.
Okay, so today we are flipping the script, and we are so excited to feature a standout business in Marion as part of this whole season. So this shows a new way of how Marion, quote-unquote, works and highlights some of the small businesses that help Marion tick and stand out as unique. So at this time, we would like to welcome Jerry's Leather Shop and Shoe Hospital owner and operator, Marc Lobdell. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Now, you had to travel very far to get here, didn't you?
Right out the door around the corner, yep.
So he is a loyal neighbor of the Frequency Canvas studio right here downtown on the square. So we're happy to be here, and we're glad that you're joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to start with an icebreaker. Lillian, take it away.
Hey.
Hello.
All right, Layla, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. If you could be on any TV show, which show would it be and why?
Oh, and why? Oh, well, that's an easy one, actually. I am a longtime listener, longtime watcher of Seinfeld. So I grew up watching all the episodes of Seinfeld. And I love Elaine, and I just kind of vicariously live through her because I don't have 1 ounce of her energy, but I wish I did. And her, I don't know, just everything that she does. I just love everything about Elaine. But I do know that she cannot dance.
I was about to say you want the dance too. I was going to say you do not want the dance. I know. No, I seen you dancing. You can't dance.
Okay, I would hope I would dance better than Elaine.
Yeah, you don't do the little kick.
With the kick. But that's pretty easy, actually. Okay. Seinfeld.
Okay.
And just that whole energy and all of them just rambling on about nothing all the time, making a big deal about nothing.
Nothing. Exactly. Okay, Mark, you?
See now, I am a certified Trekkie. So I would have to say Star Trek.
Oh, good one.
James Tiberius Kirk.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Would you be Captain Kirk?
No. I am thinking more the lines of the Next Generation.
Okay.
So
Picard.
We're talking about Picard. Yeah.
Okay.
Just somewhere up there on the bridge.
Okay, but not one of the expendable crew members, though, right?
No, I don't need to be one of those that get killed off every episode. No.
Okay, yeah. Trekkie, too.
You want some longevity. Really, Lillian? That's crazy.
All my kids call me a nerd.
Seriously? Yeah. I probably have watched 1 episode.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
No.
I've not gotten into that at all, but I am into sci-fi with my husband, so... He loves sci-fi shows and movies. We watch Ancient Aliens all the time before we go to bed.
I do too, actually.
So, do you really? I love it. It's great.
It's on every night. Yep.
It puts us to sleep, though. Like, we're into it. And it's like such a heavy subject all the time that it just like zonks us both out.
Yeah, you get tired of trying to think about it. So you just out.
Very interesting.
See, that's funny. We listen to Seinfeld to go to sleep.
You listen to it?
It's on. Cool. We watch it, and it's kind of like, ha ha
ha. That's true. It is one of the reruns that is on TV.
Yeah. So, but yeah, back to Star Trek. Yeah, I love me some Trek.
Oh yeah.
All of them, and even the new series movies that they have out.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't think of his name.
Chris Pine.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped making them because that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to answer the question for me, I'm torn between 2. One is Martin.
Yes.
And then the other one is The Office.
Okay.
Because I love me some Michael and Pam and Jim and, of course, Dwight.
There you go.
Yeah, there's somebody that works for the city that's a big fan of The Office. Tim Pauly in the police department. He has pictures and like things that are signed, I believe, in his office.
All over the place. Yeah, because my daughter, every Christmas, we get her something Office related or Justin Bieber related. So, or both. just depending on what we find. But yes.
Great. I love it.
And Martin, just because how fun it looked. And it looked like they never could stay on script. Like they always would fall off and mess up.
Ad-libbing or something.
Yeah, so I would they would probably
behind the scenes.
No, I want to be on there. Just randomly walk up, knock on Martin's door, Gina's door. Yeah. Just random, stuff like that. Hang out with Pam.
But just knowing what happens behind the scenes, just to be a part of that.
It'd be hilarious. Yeah. It'd be a good time. So there you go. That's my choices.
Great. There you go.
Learned a lot about both of you already through that one icebreaker. But we want to learn a lot more about you, Mark. So just wondering if you could share your background. Where were you born and raised? Where did you go to school? And your career background leading you to where you are now.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, I was born and raised right here in Marion. Grew up here. Graduated from Marion in 1990.
Yeah.
If I just didn't date myself, but I did.
We have everybody do that.
That's okay. Let's see. What did I do after that?
Did you go to any school after high school?
Yeah, I went, actually after high school, I went and got my emergency medical technician license.
Oh, really?
Did that for a few years. Kept it up for 10 or 12 years, I think. I don't really remember how long I kept it.
Were you a part of like a volunteer fire department? Or
I was in the mid-90s, I think, part of Center Township Fire Department.
Wow.
Yeah, that was some fun time. Met some really good people there.
Cool.
Then I went to nursing school.
Okay.
Graduated in 1997. Did nursing for...
that surprises me about you.
Oh, really? Went to school. I worked for I don't know how many years. Various places. I started off in Blackford, the old Blackford Hospital.
Okay.
Where it was all one floor. Worked in the ER there, and various little nursing homes and a couple travel jobs, that kind of thing.
Huh.
And
what made you basically turn into working for the family business, would you say?
Well, after nursing, I went and got my pilot's license because that's what I really wanted to do.
Oh, wow.
So I got my private pilot, instrument, commercial, all those, flight instructor, whole 9 yards.
Where did you do that?
I started, my very first lesson was at the Marion Airport. I had a couple more lessons at the Muncie Airport, and then I had an opportunity to go down to Pompano Beach, Florida, on the East Coast, and cool. Finished up my training there. I got
to be what exactly? To be a
when I was done in Pompano Beach, I had my single engine flight instructor's license. So okay. I had everything up to the single engine flight instructor. Now when I came back here, I got my instrument instructor license. Mm-hmm. And I got my commercial multi-engine license.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. So I did those at the I did my multi-engine at the Mount Comfort Airport.
So what made you change from being a pilot?
Well, when Jerry,
I was going to ask you who Jerry was.
Yeah. Jerry got sick sometime around 2010, I think. He's the namesake of the store. Yeah. He started it. Yep. Back in either 86 or 84.
At the same location? Or?
Nope, around the corner, actually, on Washington Street.
Okay.
And when the building that we're in now came open, he bought it and moved in there. When he got sick, my dad said, well, let me come in and just help you keep the books going until,
Oh, okay.
You can get back to doing it.
So he got involved.
Yep. And then,
Barry.
right, my dad, Barry. And when Jerry died, because I think what he had, and I honestly can't remember what he had, when he died, Bonnie Lou said, his wife, Bonnie Lou said, just keep it open, keep running it.
Yeah.
And Dad called me and said, hey, why don't you want to come back here and learn how to fix shoes? And I'm like, why? I'm doing what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And, parents can be kind of persuasive when they need to be. And he said, well, think about it. My daughter was on the way. He said it's safer.
Did he want you to be a cobbler for the business, or did he want you to run the books, or did he want you to help?
He wanted me to help Bruce, who had been working for Jerry since 94, I think he said. Mm-hmm. Wanted to help him fix shoes, so I said, well, okay, steady paycheck.
Yeah, yeah.
Home. Because at the time he called me, I was living in California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
but then you had a daughter on the way, and so you're thinking,
right? And I'm thinking, okay, so which is a better place to raise her, California or Marion, Indiana? And I thought, well, I didn't turn out too bad, I don't think. So let's just bring her back here and give her the same shot.
And so you've been there ever since.
I've been here ever since, yep.
And now you're the owner-operator.
Yep, I bought it in 2017 from Dad because he's like, he's in his late 60s at this point. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I can't keep him away from the place. He still comes in. And
does he?
Yeah, he does a lot. He helps a lot, too.
Oh, good. I'm glad that he's still
he likes
busy, and I hadn't seen him around in a while, so I just wanted to.
He's really only here Wednesday mornings to make our dry cleaning run.
Yeah, they do dry cleaning too, Lillian.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Okay.
He'll make our dry cleaning run on Wednesdays, and he'll work every other Saturday.
So what does your day-to-day look like?
Running
the place.
I get in after I get the kid to school. And in the wintertime, it's, if there's a delay, I don't usually show up till about 10:30.
But your business opens at what time?
8.
Yeah, so it's open.
And Bruce opens up. Bruce gets
there.
Bruce gets in about 7. That gives him an hour to work without anybody bothering him, and then he opens the door at 8, and I just filter in when I get her to school and get back in here.
So your daughter's still young?
Yeah, she's 13.
Okay, because I was going to ask if she's going to go follow the footsteps and go into the...
No.
So tell us what all Bruce does and give a shout out to him for his long career with you.
Well, it's a better question to ask what Bruce doesn't do.
Yeah. There was a really nice article in the paper about him one time, about the life of a cobbler.
Yeah, that really was.
That was in the Chronicle Tribune.
When people say, I'll give it a shot, you kind of step back and go, okay, well, there's 50-50. Is he going to be all right? Is it going to turn out?
Yeah.
I am more comfortable with Bruce's best shots than I am most people's. I've done 100 of these, if Bruce says, well, I'll give it a shot, it's going to turn out nice.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's wonderful to have such a reliable employee.
Yeah, I basically have to make him take time off.
So what exactly does a cobbler do? Can you explain that for anyone that does not know?
Our focus is on shoe repair, leather repair, leather goods, purses. I have had quite a few people want me to fix a leather watch band. That's kind of beyond our scope, even though it is leather. Other than punching a hole in it, we don't really mess with that.
Yeah.
Resoling shoes. Putting new heels on shoes.
Yeah, I've had a couple of mine done, and I love the fact that it's so close by. If there's anything, if a shoe breaks, I've had this pair of cowboy boots forever that I got in Colorado, and I love them, and I remember taking them in for you to resole them, and I can continue to wear them.
Absolutely. That's the goal, is sustainability. You sink $200 or $300 into a pair of boots. You want to be able to keep them as long as you can. Yeah. And that's our job, is to keep you in them.
Yeah, and keep those old things still valuable. I love old. They were expensive at the time, and I love the fact that I can hang on to them. And
absolutely.
And you still do like a little patch sometimes that's like a signature patch, or is that not you?
Oh,
remember when you were doing the heart?
Yeah, that's actually Bruce's thing.
Oh, is it Bruce's?
Yeah,
cool.
He actually he put that on a nurse's shoe that wore off the toe of her shoe.
Oh, really? And so it just kind of became a thing?
Yeah, and
that's cool.
Somebody needs a toe patched. If he recognizes that it's a lady's shoe, he'll pop his head around the corner. You want a heart on it?
Yeah. So the hearts that you see on people's shoes around town, that's Bruce's signature.
Yep, that's his. Yep. That is his thing. And I've gotten to the point now, I'll put either no heart or a heart okay on the ticket when they come to do it, because I'll see it and go, oh yeah, he'll want to put a heart on that. So yeah.
Oh, very nice. So is he your only other employee, or do you have anybody else?
Right now he's the only other employee. Yep.
And then your dad helps out every once in a while.
Right. Yep. Couldn't have done it without Dad. So.
Well.
And if you like what the store looks like the decoration, you can thank his wife Kathy for that, because she is she is our unofficial interior decorator. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And Lillian, you'll have to stop in after the podcast, because first of all, you see a nice black and white striped awning on the south side of the square. It's a really cute store. It's been around for a very long time. You just talked about the timeline.
Been there 40 years.
40 years. That's wonderful. And so it sounds to me like it's been one of the oldest buildings, one of the oldest businesses downtown Marion. Mm-hmm. And that is one reason why I wanted to bring you on, Mark, just to talk about that. And it is something that helps Marion stand out as unique.
Yep.
So, okay. So we're going to get into some challenges. So what are some challenges of your work? You can talk about the big ones or the small ones or all of them in between.
Well, a resole on a pair of boots or shoes is fairly straightforward. You pull the old heel off, the old heel block. If it's a leather soled shoe, you cut that away. Take out all the old cork, which is a filler that they use for cushion. You take that out, put new in, put the new sole back on, sew it on, put the new heel base, heel cap on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. There are minor things in there, but the process itself is not that difficult. It becomes difficult when people go, well, now, can you do this?
Oh, yes. Okay.
And they've got some wild hair-brained idea that, no, you can't,
Performing a miracle on a shoe that really...
Yeah, can you make a shoe bigger? No.
Oh, that reminds me, Lillian, of what you said about when you used to do hair and how...
Oh, being a magician?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I know I didn't share this with you. I did take a pair of shoes there, and I was that person that came in there and was like, can you create a miracle?
Oh, how'd we do?
I should have listened.
Yeah.
Because I believe it was Bruce told me not to dye them and to leave them the way they were. Oh. And I was like, nope, I wanted this color, make it happen. And he was like, okay. And I should have listened because they were, and no fault of yours at all. I should have just listened. I did not like them after.
Some of the materials they make it out of, you can't, I mean, if it's not leather, you can't dye it. Mm-hmm. Fabric, yes, you can dye.
Right.
Vinyl is, for a lack of a better term, plastic.
Yeah.
You know, flexible plastic. You can't dye plastic. The only thing you can do with it is paint it.
So do you dye shoes there as part of your business?
I do.
I had no idea.
I had a gentleman bring me a pair of boots that were two-toned, and this wasn't too long after I had started. Two-tone natural and a brown, and he wanted them. He didn't have anything to wear with them, so he just said, "Just dye them all black." And I can do that. Well, it turns out the guy that made his boots, because those were custom boots, he's the same fella that makes boots for all the like former presidents, like
What?
Bush, both Bushes, Clinton, everybody got a pair of boots made by this guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I just dyed his work. You know, I'm sitting there, oh my God, what did I do? You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. You have to, you know, abide by the customer's wishes unless it's impossible.
That's what he wanted, and so I could do it, so I did. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And he loved
that's
it.
An interesting
story.
story.
He thought that was great.
So he was a happy customer.
Yep, sure was.
Another thing that I know that you do, because I've had it done, is the orthopedic insoles. I had a bout with plantar fasciitis, and it was the easiest process. It only took about an hour to get fitted for the insoles, and it was one of the best investments I could have ever made. It was $100 at the time. This was a few years ago, so I don't know if the price has increased.
I think it's probably gone up about $5.
Okay, well that's super inexpensive to live comfortably for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And my husband went and got it done because I was talking about it so much, about how much I loved it. So he got it done too.
I remember that. That is what I've been getting more people in for orthotics than I have anything else here recently.
So that's a big part of your business.
Yeah, it is. It's turning into a big part, which is great because, one, I can help somebody improve the way they walk. You know, people don't think about if their legs hurt or their back hurts or their knee hurts or their hips hurt or anything like that. Where does that start? You know, it starts in your feet. You know, if your feet aren't supported properly, if they're not aligned properly, it's just going to work its way up, you know, and you're going to hurt all over. Now, there are limits to what orthotics can do. You know, they're not cure-alls for everything, you know.
Yeah.
If your foot is, you know, misshapen or deformed from like an accident or a genetic condition, it's not going to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, it may make it easier, but it's not going to fix it.
Well, I'm just going to pause real quick and invite you guys to listen to How Marion Works through your favorite platform, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and many more partners. We highly encourage you to subscribe or follow How Marion Works wherever you listen to podcasts, or you can find all of our episodes on howmarionworks.com. All right, so we're going to get into our second part of our podcast, and we're going to do one more fun icebreaker.
I had to get my feet together. All of a sudden, I start choking. Okay.
She had to leave and choke for a minute. Are
My
you okay?
goodness.
All right.
She's good.
All right. The sirens are gone. All righty. Okay. Go back to you, Layla.
Okay.
Do you prefer to talk or text on the telephone?
You know, I'm kind of embarrassed to say that sometimes I do prefer texting, but I love to talk on the phone too. So it probably depends on the situation. But I do know that you can get a much better sense of people and just, you know, in having good old-fashioned conversation instead of texting, because I've tried texting sometimes and maybe it's taken the wrong way, and I feel badly for the way something was texted. So, I would prefer to talk in order to have efficient communication, but sometimes texting is best.
Okay. Agreed. Sir?
Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of with Layla on that. I'd rather just say what I have to say and get it done. However, I talk all day long to people.
Yes.
And there are times you're just like, oh, I don't want to talk, so I just shoot them a text. And now,
good point. Yeah.
when like you bring something in and it's ready to be picked up, that's how I let you know now. I send out
Oh, a text.
text messages.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Because everybody in the world is so inundated with junk calls and spam calls and this, that, and the other. Nobody picks up a phone call from a number they don't know.
So it probably became that way because you weren't reaching people.
Right. And so I thought, well, okay, they'll read a text before they'll answer a phone call.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So I just send them a text. First line, this is Jerry's Leather Shop,
Well, good.
That's how they know it is, yeah.
That's true. Okay, for me, it depends on the person. Some
Yeah.
people I don't mind talking to.
Right.
Some people I don't want to talk to at all. I just rather text you.
I hear you.
And then
Depends on the person.
and then there is a limit to texting. If I text you more than 3 times, we're having a phone conversation now. So now I'm just going to call you.
Right.
Because
Right.
I'm like, especially if it turns into like books and I'm like, okay, you're not going to text me this book.
Right.
I'm just going to call you now.
There you go.
But yeah, again, it depends on the individual. I mean, I hope I'm not telling on myself, whoever's listening to this, and they're like, well, she never talks to me. Now you know why. I'd rather text you.
Yeah.
So that
And
go ahead.
I think the age of the person you're texting or talking to or want to communicate with.
Yeah, that too.
My dad, I will call. I can call or text my dad.
Yeah.
He will get it either way. I think my mom prefers a phone call.
Yeah.
My brother, who is 2 years younger than I am, I think we have spoken maybe twice in the last 6 months on the phone.
Oh, he's a texter.
Oh yeah, but we text every day.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
It's not like we don't talk,
Right.
But we just do it via text. He's one of those.
Gotcha.
Just text me. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Like,
Summarize your point.
You can have an understanding between the two people.
Yep.
yeah, just with a meme, a cartoon,
Yeah,
an emoji,
exactly, exactly.
and because y'all had that relationship, it's easy to just get it through that way.
Right.
But over the phone, it's like, and some people like if they call, I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah, what do you want?
You
Yeah.
never call me.
Yeah.
You just-
Right,
it,
right.
It's got to be an emergency. Something happened.
Yep.
No, I just want to talk. No, I don't want to talk.
I will though.
Yeah.
Have to tell on my daughter
Oh.
because she won't text. Like if she wants something, she'll say, "Dad." If I don't answer, it's "Dad, Dad, Dad."
Oh my.
Dad. Literally, I was with a customer. She wanted something because it was in the summertime when she was out of school. She sent 35 individual text messages, just "Dad,"
Oh,
and I'm
boy.
like, I feel like, Stewie from Family Guy. you
Yeah.
know?
That's fun. That is my
And I-
children's ringtone.
And I'm like, is it really?
Yeah,
Like,
mom.
And I'm like,
Ma.
just call.
Mommy, Ma.
Well, I didn't want to bother you, Well, 35 dings on my phone is what's bothering me.
Exactly.
Maybe you need to do that to her sometime when she's really busy doing something.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Now you have the 2, right?
I just have one.
The one, okay, because all my children text differently. One is mom, one is mother, one is I can't say the other one. And one of them, she calls me Panda. I don't, because she said I have a spirit animal of a panda.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Oh, I'm listed as thing 1 on her phone.
I'll tell you when we get off the air.
Her mom is thing 2.
But my youngest has me listed on her phone.
Okay.
So, but it's nothing bad, but it's not good.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's funny how Yeah, just the different way they text. It's insane. And my children text the way they talk. So everything is short or ebonically on there. I'm like, you guys are weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
How Marion Works is sponsored by the City of Marion. This podcast covers the inner workings of city government to better serve you.
Okay, well, I have a few more questions for you, Mark.
Sure, go right ahead.
And I want to make sure that this is clear because I want to be clear and I want our listeners to be clear. Are you an actual cobbler yourself?
Yes.
And so do you have apprentices from time to time? I didn't know if Bruce was doing most of that work, but do you train people and what does that look like?
I would love to. Our business is a dying trade. There are less, I think, than 3,000 cobblers in the entire country.
Whoa.
That is so
I thought
crazy.
you was going to just say Indiana.
No.
Wow.
No, I am the only shoe repair shop in surrounding counties, unless you want to count the one feller down in Muncie who still does a little work.
So when clients come to you, they're coming to you from all over Grant County.
I have had people ship me
outside of Grant County.
I have had people ship me shoes from Hawaii.
Get out.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
So there's not many people coming to you saying, I want to learn how to be a cobbler.
No, there are not. My nephew tried, wasn't his thing, but he did give it an honest try, and he wasn't bad at it.
Well, it's so interesting that your business is successful because it's a dying trade, but because of that, you are wanted outside of Grant County. People come to you,
the orthotics. I have more people from out of town than in town. Now that is changing. The local podiatrists here, got to give a shout out to them. They have all recommended.
Yes.
Our service, which I greatly appreciate.
That's awesome.
And I'd love to collaborate with them. So, hey, can you add this to their insult? Sure, I can do that,
Awesome. So what is it that you love about your job? What gives you the most joy about working at Jerry's Leather?
I would have to say, and this probably comes back from my medical background, is after I make a pair of orthotics and people put them on and you can see the relief come over their face like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Or it would either be that or along the cobbler lines, taking a pair of boots that have a hole, the size of a $50 in their sole and resoling it and making it look brand new again, and they, I've had people accuse me, those aren't my boots. You went out and bought another pair of boots, No, I didn't. I'm not spending $300 on these things.
Well, I love the fact that you can repair, and because we are a society, they want you to just buy new, buy more, buy new, buy everything. And it's not necessarily, what you have to do.
Right. That's exactly right.
You can go to Jerry's.
Yep.
And so I'd like for you to cover some other products that you offer, because I know that you sell the shoes themselves that are orthopedic shoes.
We don't anymore.
Oh, you don't anymore?
No,
okay.
We did. It became too much of a hassle when one person would come in and I would have to order that and then have to order another one. If they wanted you to stock like an actual shoe store, and it's like $25-$30 to buy a line of shoes.
You have to have the sizes.
Yeah. All the sizes, all the styles, and you gotta have somewhere to put all of it.
Right.
And I'm not wanting to go up and down my basement stairs 4 or 5 times a day if I don't have to. So
name like 3 hot items that you have in your store, because I know you have a retail store. Or you can just kind of go over everything.
One of the things that a lot of people want to know is, how do I keep my leather soft and conditioned? And I have a product called Sapphire. That's a product line, actually. And they're leather balm. It's a
Okay.
I think it's an 8-ounce bottle,
Like a leather conditioner?
and it is literally amazing.
So is it like
does.
a cream? You put it on your
It
shoe?
is. It looks like a lotion.
Okay.
It has the consistency of a lotion.
Okay.
And you just rub it in. It doesn't have any colorant in it. It won't add color back to it.
Okay.
But it will definitely soften up stiff, hard leather.
Leave on or wipe off?
Oh, you leave it in, you let it penetrate.
Oh.
Okay. Can you do that with like a nice leather? Has to be leather, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a leather piece of furniture? Or no? It has to be the hard leather?
You you'd need so much of it that it wouldn't be, it's not economically practical to buy enough of that to condition a couch or anything like that. So
Do you still have purses and jackets and things like that for
we
sale?
have a few purses. I need to go get more actually from my supplier.
But genuine leather.
Genuine leather purses. We do have some. They look like almost like Native American made
Yeah.
in the style.
stitching?
The style, yeah. Some Baja hoodies they call
Oh,
them.
yeah. Those are popular.
Those are about the only leather things that we don't have, or that we do have rather, that aren't leather.
Okay, gotcha.
The coats, yeah, vests, things like that.
Okay. So what would be a great way for the public to keep up with the kind of work that you're doing? Do you have a social page? Or do you just
Yeah, we have a Facebook page.
Jerry's Leather and Shoe Hospital?
Yep, Jerry's Leather Shop and Shoe Hospital. Let's see, that's...
Just encourage people to come in. What are your hours?
Yeah, well, we're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, or whenever I decide to get out of there, which is right around 5:30.
Yeah. Speaking of, are you planning to retire anytime soon? I don't know. I mean, you're not old or anything, but I know that you
no.
might have other aspirations. I mean, my goodness, you were a nurse, you were an EMT, and you were a pilot.
Yeah.
That blows me away.
I've pretty much done everything I'd want to do.
Do you have a retirement plan, or do you just...
I think if I retired, I'd probably enjoy it for about a week.
Yeah.
And then I'd go nuts,
Yes.
just sitting around the house.
Well, your daughter will drag you all over the place.
Oh, God, she does now anyway. She doesn't understand that sometimes when you deal with the public all day, you want to go home
Yeah.
at the end of the day. No, come on, Dad, let's go to Walmart. I don't want to be around all those people after I've been around people all day.
They don't care.
She has absolutely no care.
No, they don't care. They say they do, but they don't.
Yeah.
You sound like an introvert, Mark, because you deal with people all day and then you're like wiped out at the end of the day and you don't want to talk.
Kind of. I guess
feel
if
like
that's
I'm both.
if that's an introvert, then yeah, I guess I kind of am. But yeah, I don't mind. I mean, it's my job. I enjoy and I enjoy talking to people when they're here. Don't get me wrong. I'll sit there and talk to you, especially if you come in and tell me about the Cessna 414 you just flew into town. Oh, hey, let me talk about that. So yeah, no, I can rattle on. Believe me, that's I think part of a qualification to be a caller. You have to be able to jaw a little bit. So
Yeah, true. So I guess I shouldn't say that you are an introvert, but
it might
can
very
be
well
draining.
might be. So yeah.
Well, I definitely encourage you, if you haven't been to Jerry's Leather Shop, to stop in, say hi, sit on the recliner, just chat with Mark.
Yeah. I'm good at that too, sitting in that recliner.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous piece of furniture.
Yes, it is.
Well, so you actually were the first business that we have interviewed for this season. So I just want to make sure we wanted to thank you for being on and just make sure there was nothing else you wanted to cover before we wrap up our show.
No shout outs to anybody?
Hey, honestly, always a shout out to Jerry for getting the place started. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my dad and Kathy for keeping it going when I wasn't even involved in it.
Yeah.
The way the store looks now is all them. It really is all them.
And I love the fact that you kept it that way.
Oh yeah,
You didn't go in there and try to modernize it.
Oh God, they will come in and they'll want to move something around here. Let's put this there. Let's put this there. And to me, it's just like whatever.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not your wheelhouse, and it's not really.
Put it wherever you want it, as long as people can see it and get to it and buy it if they want.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. So
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Mark. We really appreciate you taking the time from your busy day to come on the podcast.
My pleasure. Thanks again for having me.
All right. Thank you, friends, for making How Marion Works a part of your playlist. Find us on Apple, Spotify, and many more major platforms. Episodes release every other Monday at 5 a.m., so follow us or subscribe on your favorite place for podcasts. For Marc Lobdell and Lillian Harshaw, I'm Layla Price-Bodkin, and this has been a standout business edition of How Marion Works. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for listening to the How Marion Works podcast. We hope you'll join us next time.